Good morning, friends, and welcome back to another day of vlogging. Today is Monday, December 2nd. I just got out of the shower, in case that wasn't obvious by super wet hair. I have not done anything with it yet, but I wanted to go ahead and kick off today's vlog. I'm going to be taking you along with me throughout my work day. It is a Monday, day after a vacation, which is always the toughest of the Mondays to get through. But it promises to be a really good day and a really good week. We have a very busy week. I really want to sit down with my planner at some point today and get some things written down because we have commitments every single day this week. Busy work week. Things are going to be hectic and crazy. I'm going to take you along with me for as much as I can. Before I go and tackle this hair and do something with this so that I can head off to work, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and start today's vlog with Day 2's advent calendars. So let's get into that. Alright, so here is my messy stack of advent calendars. I haven't figured out a great place to keep these and set them up. I also have a giant mess in my kitchen. It's real life around here. I promised myself I was going to be better about Vlogmas this year and like not showing up with a filthy house and not showing up with you know, like wet hair and a messy appearance, but who am I kidding? This is who I am. So if you missed day 1 of Vlogmas, I went through all of the advent calendars I'm going to be opening throughout the month of December, and I talked about these pet advent calendars. Sorry you guys, I keep having to stop the video to cough. Still dealing with a cold, not feeling the best. Anyways, they're 12-day advent calendars, so rather than doing these every day, I'm going to go back and forth. We're going to hold off on Merry Wolfmas. Maple is still loving her little bone toy that we got out of day 1, so she can enjoy that for another day before we get into a new toy for her, but Jax and Sirius are 2 cats sharing 1 toy, so let's get another one for them, shall we? So we already did day 1. Day 2 is right here. And once, just like last year, we're going to struggle to do things one-handed, but we'll do my best. All right. Day 2. This looks like a Chinese finger trap. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I'm sure my cats will enjoy it. Cute little candy cane stripe. Little bouncy toy. So there you go. I gotta say, so far, I like the dog advent calendar better than the cat one, but we're only a couple of days in. So I'm gonna give this to my cats, but before I do, let's get into the Harry Potter advent calendar, shall we? Alright, so here it is, the Harry Potter Lego advent calendar. Day 1's little Lego toy, I've already misplaced. I don't know what I did with it. That's the kind of house I live in. Things are chaotic. But for day 2, let's try this hand. I think next time I do the advent calendars, I'll set up a tripod, make it a little bit easier. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's a suit of armor or a statue or something? We'll get that put together in a minute. But let's move on to the Erin Condren Advent Calendar. Now this is another one. I have 2 Erin Condren Advent Calendars that are 12 days. So we did the other one on day 1. Today we're just going to do day 1 of this one. We'll just go back and forth. This, I believe, was last year's Advent Calendar from Erin Condren, but I obviously didn't do it last year, so we get to do it this year. And we have day 1 here, and of course already I've ripped it. Okay, so we've got some little sticky notes. So this one I think is mostly writing utensils from the shape of the little doors here and some little accessories. And these little sticky notes are very on brand for Erin Condren, the bright fun colors. I am constantly using sticky notes, so these will definitely come in handy. Oh, it says it's a washi booklet. Tear out washi strip and remove paper backing to use. Okay. Definitely look like sticky notes to me. Little adhesive washi strips. So Very, very cute. I will definitely get use out of those. All right, and there we have it. It's a little suit of armor, I think. Robbie actually put this together. He said he has no idea what it is either, but it's cute. And we found Harry from day 1, and he actually came with 2 wands, so they gave us an extra. I'm not really sure why, but I stuck it in there in a little Gryffindor. There we go. This is super cute. All right, I want some cheese, so let me grab out the last advent calendar, my cheese calendar from Aldi, have a little snack, and then I'm gonna head off to work. All right, and here we have the last of my advent calendars. I know, you guys, I said I wasn't gonna do any advent calendars this year, and I ended up with more than ever before. This is the Cheese Village advent calendar from Aldi. It's 24 mini cheeses. It says it to pair it with the Aldi wine and chocolate advent calendars. You guys know I had the wine advent calendar last year. Did not get it again this year because I honestly still have bottles of wine left from last year's calendar. But I did want to get the cheese one. So look at how beautifully this is designed. I don't know if I did a great job of showing this in the previous vlog, but it's really pretty. And day 2 is right here. So we're going to go ahead and get this popped open. And this is a mimolette, which I have no idea what that is. Never heard of that kind of cheese before, but it is here. And I'm not going to have this right now. I'm just going to stick it in the fridge, actually. But that is day 2. Okay, so my goal most mornings that I have work is to show up to work on time, showered, with my hair and makeup done, and breakfast on hand. On days that I have to wash my hair, I'm lucky if I hit like 2 or 3 of those goals. Today, I managed to shower, blow dry my hair. It's looking a little bit crazy, but I did a pretty good job. I did do my skincare. I've got everything I need to sustain me for the day. I've got my breakfast, which is a Built Bar. It's the new salted caramel flavor, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm excited about it. I have my protein coffee. Nope, this is my water and my protein coffee, so drinks on hand. Pause for a thumbnail. But I did not get my makeup done, and I did not get to the office on time. I don't know that I'm ever gonna have it all together, you guys, but especially on days that I have to wash my hair, it's just not gonna happen. But I am headed into work now. It is just after 9:30. I try to get there by 9:30. I am my own boss, so I think I'll give myself a pass this morning. I always like to make that little joke. I try to keep myself on a pretty decent schedule. I try to stick with like on hours and off hours just for the whole work-life balance thing. But especially on Monday mornings, things are always hectic and I'm always late. Or I arrive on time, but without all of the things done. So it's a balance. I'm still trying to strike the good one. Either way, I'm off to the office. So I'm at work and I am getting ready to set up our December calendar here. We have this big whiteboard calendar. And I just wrote December 2024 and it hit me. Holy crap, it's December. Like, I knew that, right? I'm filming Vlogmas. I knew that. But it just now sort of clicked, like, this year's almost over. And it seems like we just started it. Like, I know that's the cliche, right? Like, time flies. Everybody says it all the time. Time's moving so fast. But it truly just hit me. Like, we are so close to Christmas. I think it feels different because Thanksgiving was so late in the month. So, like, the time before Thanksgiving and Christmas is a little bit shorter than typical. But, yeah, we are so close to Christmas. Most of my shopping is done already, thankfully. I still have a ton of prep work to do. We still have to decorate for Christmas. We still have lots to do and not enough time to do it in. But, man, it just hit me. We're already in December. Today's December 2nd. And I just know it's going to be gone in like the blink of an eye, and we'll be celebrating a new year here before we know it. Crazy that it's already December. All right, you guys. Well, it is the end of my work day. It is just after 3 o'clock, and I'm actually out a little bit earlier than I expected. And I have a free evening because I thought I was going to have to take Maple to the vet. Eric said he does not need me to do that. He's going to take her. So now I have some free time. This sun is super, super bright. Let me see if I can shift you guys a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to take this opportunity to run to my post office box because it's been a little while since I've been there. And then I'm going to go home and start tackling some of the housework. And then I'm going to read a bit before I have to start dinner. I started the book After You. It is the sequel to Me Before You, which I absolutely loved and read earlier this year. And I got about halfway through it yesterday at Kalahari. So I'm really anxious to get back into it and continue reading. So I'm going to give myself like an hour of reading time after I do some dishes and tidy up the house a little bit. But before I start dinner. I love that I have some unexpected free time. Yay! Alright, post office box stop was successful. I've got some mail from Marlene here. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've been to my mailbox, so I have a couple of things here. The first one is a little birthday card. How sweet! So my birthday was back in November, and it's just a little birthday card. It is a sweet little message from Marlene and a little happy birthday scratch off. Very cute. Thank you, Marlene, for that. And this, I believe, is my November freebies for being a member of her channel. So let's see what we got here. It is, hello November, huge thank you for being a member of the Snow Gardener 307 family. So there's a little You're a Turkey roll and save on the back of the little November card. And then my scratch off for the month is this beautiful one here with a little poinsettia. I think that's a poinsettia or a holly berry or something, some sort of holiday thing. And there's definitely poinsettias on the back, which is what has me thinking this front is a poinsettia as well. Or maybe just some leaves. But it is $1 to $5 amounts that you scratch off for a total saved of $25, which is a very nice size savings challenge in my opinion. And then the color and save on the back can be anything you want because you can make each of these little poinsettias $1 or $10 or whatever you like. So very excited to add some new scratch offs to my stash, and that's it. I am headed home now. Okay, you guys, if you are afraid of snakes, this is your warning because you may see a snake here. I wanted to show you guys this amazing snake tank that we got Robert for Christmas. Now, it's not Christmas yet, and he typically would not be getting it early, but Amazon delivered this in a box that blatantly said exactly what it was. So, spoiled the surprise, unfortunately. It's probably my fault. I should have marked it as a gift or something. I just assumed with it being December that all of the things that arrived in the mail would be, you know, hidden and it wouldn't be obvious what they were. But unfortunately, Robbie took delivery of the tank over the weekend and it was very obvious what it was. So it spoiled the surprise. I told him he could go ahead and have it early and get it set up for his snake. So he has a corn snake. I don't know exactly what kind it is. What is it?
Tessera elkiti.
There you go, if that means anything to you. And he had just a smaller tank, and it was a nice tank, but he's been wanting to upgrade it for a while. And so we got him the tank. It's huge. And he filled it with a lot of new hides that he purchased. He really likes it because it's got plenty of space. He picked this one out specifically, so he told me which one he wanted. So it wasn't like exactly a surprise. It wasn't exactly a surprise anyway. He didn't know for sure if he was getting it, but anyways, I'm doing a whole lot of unnecessary talking. This is his tank, and it's huge, and his snake's name is Atlas, and I think Atlas is going to be very happy in here. So do you want to show us where Atlas is? Here's your warning, guys. You're going to see a snake. He's just a little guy. Is he in there? Oh, we can't see him. It's so dark. You guys see him in there? There he is. He's hiding. Robbie's had him for what, 3 years now?
2.
2 years now. And he loves him. And we're very excited that Atlas has a much bigger habitat to hang out in now. Alright, so it's the end of the evening now, and I am going to do my evening skincare. I am not always the best at remembering / having the energy to do my skincare at night, but it's something that I've really been trying to put more effort into. I've already washed my face, and I just want to get some moisturizer on, especially now that we have the heat on at night. My skin is begging for the moisture, so just doing a little bit of moisturizer. I'm going to crawl into bed with my book. I spent the afternoon doing a whole lot of nothing. You guys ever have a situation where your to-do list is a mile long and you get overwhelmed, so instead of tackling the to-do list, you do nothing instead? That's basically the afternoon that I had. So that means that my to-do list for tomorrow is extra long. That's a tomorrow problem. For now, I just want to crawl into bed with my book. The one thing that I didn't do this afternoon when I was procrastinating everything was read. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, some caffeine-free tea. I have a ton of tea I'm trying to get through this winter, not allowing myself to buy any more until I finish up some of what I have. So I'm gonna brew myself up a cup of tea, read a couple of chapters of my book while I wait for Eric and Austin to get home. Austin has an MRI scheduled for this evening. He's been having trouble with his knee, some knee pain. The doctor did an x-ray a few weeks back. There's something there, but he wanted to get a better look at it, so sent him for an MRI. We won't get any results tonight, but the only MRI appointment that we could get was at 10 p.m., which I thought was crazy. So Eric took Austin to that, and I'm just going to read for a bit till they get home. Like I said, we won't get any results tonight, but I just kind of want to hear how it went and make sure everybody gets home safe before I can go to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna take my contacts out, read for a bit, and I will see you guys tomorrow.